Hello friends, this is Dicky Chadda from Astro Hero channel. Today is the 12th of July and as I had already made a video, my last video was about Saturn retrograde moving into the sign of Capricorn, and tomorrow the 13th of July we will see Venus is getting into the sign of Gemini. As we all know that Venus is a planet of marriage. It is also a karak of wife in a male's horoscope. It is about romance, it's about love. It talks about luxuries, wealth in your life. It takes you towards material pleasure. Venus is associated with artistic ability, talents like dancing, music, acting, film industry, hotel industry. It will take you towards you being a jeweler or any glamorous industry that I talk about is where you have to exhibit or there is a showmanship into it. Now, before I talk about what this transit of Venus into the sign of Gemini is going to bring about for you all, I'm talking about Lagnas and Rashis. Let us also not ignore few of the transits that is also very important to understand, because as per my last few videos I've been telling you that we are still going under a Angarak yoke till the 10th of August. So if you look at the transit today, Saturn has moved into the sign of Capricorn. So it has moved his aspect from Rahu and Mangal and now he is aspecting Jupiter. The same planet Jupiter will go retrograde along with Saturn, two planets going retrograde from 29th of July. Jupiter is everything to do about agriculture, farming, banking, your gold market, share market, financial, banking especially. I see that once again you may encounter or see or witness farmers protest, because farmers protest last time was also because there was a conjunction of Saturn and Guru both. Now this is what I can analyze as per the transits. 16th of this month, July, Sun will go into the sign of Cancer and will have a direct 1-1-7 axis state opposite to Saturn. So Saturn and Sun would be opposite each other. Now Saturn is karma, Saturn is discipline, Saturn is about limitation. It will make things slow. And if it is aspecting Sun, it's about political issues. Your ego will be limited. People with high ego will suffer. Sun also represents government, leadership. They will be taken to task. I can at least guarantee you that. Also, Venus tomorrow, when it will get in the sign of Gemini, it will have a 6-8 axis with Saturn. Now Saturn can bring about some changes in film industry, in hotel industry. You will see cases pertaining to females because it represents a female in your chart. You will see maybe some musicians, dancers, actresses. You see some cases. Keeping in mind that Mars and Rahu are going to remain till the 10th of August, forming an Angarak Yoga in the sign of Aries. It's a long way to go, where I still feel there are going to be some sudden events which I've already spoken in my last video on Angarak Yoga. Anyway, let's talk about Venus getting into the sign of Gemini. What is going to be the impact on each Lagna and each Rashi? And please remember, we don't have to miss out on these transits I have just spoken about. So the first sign, the first Lagna I shall be talking about is Aries. For the sign of Aries, Venus rules your second house and the seventh house, and shall be transiting into the third house. Now, your speech, your talk, your way of expressing yourself would be tremendous, outstanding, and you will attract people with your communication. Third house talks about communication, and second house is about your speech. Socially, you will be very active. You will meet new friends. You will have a lot of gathering. Maybe you will go out for picnic or whatever it is. Professionally, I see it's a good period for you, especially if you are related to art, drama, or theatre, dancing, music, mass media communication, and so on. You will witness a very good growth, success in your career if you are associated with these industries. This period will bring favorable results if you are planning to switch your job. You will definitely get good opportunities, and you will take a switch over as well. Also, please understand that Angarak Yoga is forming in your Lagna. You have to take charge of your temperament. Don't lose your head. Be calm, composed. Other planets are giving you good results. Saturn also has moved into your 11th house, so it's giving you a very good time. Next is Taurus. Now for Taurus, Venus rules your first house and the 6th house, and it shall be in your second house. You will be very much protective, possessive about your family, their comfort. You will spend good time, quality time with your family. You will make sure that each and every member of your family is satisfied with their comfort level. There is a bright possibility that you may want to purchase a property or a land. On professional front, I see that you may face some tension because the 6th house over here is about your service condition. So you may have some tension at your workplace. This period is very good for them or those people who are working in stock market. Though stock market is not going to go through a very nice phase, but as far as you are concerned, maybe with your strategy or planning, you will make good use of it. Those who are into the profession of if you are a cosmetic surgeon, or you are a skin specialist, or if you are into cosmetology, the period is very favorable for you. Because remember, Venus is now sitting, which is a planet of beauty, is sitting in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about skin. So this is a good period for them. Next sign is Gemini. For Gemini, Venus rules your 5th house and the 12th house, and shall be in the 1st house, Lagna itself. Your romantic life would be on cloud 9. You will be in the air. strong inclination towards opposite sex. Romantic relationship will grow leaps and bounds for you. You will be very particular about your looks, your personality. You will spend a lot of time admiring yourself in the mirror. You will do a lot of self-grooming, buying luxurious items, buying gadgets and so on. Professional front, I see good opportunity is coming your way as far as your career is concerned. Those who are working for MNC, multinational company, because I'm talking about the 12th house also. So if you are into foreign market, if your business is related to foreign company, it's a favorable period for you. The period is also fantastic for those who are working in partnership. So if you are a businessman and having a partner in your business, good time for you. Next is Cancer. For the sign of Cancer, Venus rules your 4th house and 11th house. Both the houses are good, but it is gone and settling into the 12th house. Now, home comfort will be a bit disturbed because 4th house is your home comfort is gone into the 12th house. Yet you will make some plans to go for a trip, a travel with your family. I would request you, if you drive a vehicle, if you're driving a vehicle, be very careful because there are chances of injuries and accidents and you will be very prone. On professional front, those who are planning to migrate, maybe for job or for studies, if you're thinking of planning to migrate to a foreign overseas, it's a good period for you. Your expenditure, your expenses are going to be more than your income. So you need to keep a control over your expenses. Next is Leo. Now for Leo, ruler of your 3rd house and 10th house shall be in the 11th house. Now 11th house, you will be outgoing, meeting people, making new friends, getting good contacts. Your bonding with your sibling, whether it is younger or especially the elder one, will be very good. You will go into a very relaxed mood and you will explore more of your, or spend some time pursuing your hobbies, your interest and so on. Professional front, I see, will be very good for those especially who are into textile, I mean to say clothing, accessories, hotel industry, people associated with jewelry and so on. This period can also bring favorable results for those who are into theatre, acting, dance, music, hotels again and fine arts. If you want to make your hobby, your passion into your profession, this is a very good time for you. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, ruler of your 2nd house and 9th house shall be in the 10th house. So fortune, 9th house is fortune in the 10th. You may have some inclination towards spiritualism or spirituality would set into you. You will make some travel plans with your family, and this traveling could be towards any of the pilgrimage places. Your family comfort and peace, harmony and so on shall be there in, so you'll be very happy with your family. You may also intend to buy a vehicle, either for your personal use or maybe for your professional use as well. On professional front, I see this is a favorable period for you, and those who are into family business, because 2nd house talks about us family business as well. So this is a good time. Those who are into the entertainment business, or if you are associated with traveling, then you will witness growth in your life. This period is going to give you good opportunities if you are associated with art, designing and so on. Even if you are a student who is pursuing such a career, it's a very good time for you. Next sign is Libra. Now for Libra, Venus rules your first house and your 8th house. Here it is getting into the 9th house. So 8th house energy is getting into the 9th house and also the first. Professional front, I would say, or personal, I would say. If I first talk about the personal life, your personal life says that your relationship with your father will be very good. There will be a bonding, closeness, friend-like situation. Gains can come to you because 8th house is getting activated. Ancestral property, if there's any chances of getting an ancestral property, it's a very good time. You will do some charity at this time. 9th house is all about that. This is, of course, not a very good period for people who have just entered into business or who are entrepreneurs and you have a new startup. Just wait for some time before your business picks up. You are even advised to be very careful if you are in future or tomorrow and further going to sign any document, any deal. Make sure that you read the clauses properly. And if you think it is a little ambiguous for you, get it read by some expert or a professional person. Avoid share market, avoid investing into any speculative sector. Keep yourself away from that. Next is Scorpio. Now for Scorpio, Venus rules your 12th house and 7th house, or 7th house and 12th house, and shall be in your 8th house. If you think of traveling, especially traveling abroad, hold on. Not productive time for you. Your relationship with your spouse and even with your in-laws are not going to be quite good. You may suffer from some disease related to your eye or throat. Again, from 8th house, Venus is looking at the 2nd house. You will be very prone to accidents, Venus in the 8th house. On professional front, also the period is not very good. So for Scorpio people, just wait for some time. Let this Venus transit get over, because Venus does not stay for a very long time, maybe 20-25 days maximum. You are advised not to make any new investment. Stay where you are, keep a low profile. You need to be very cautious at your workplace, as people may conspire against you. 8th house is about some strategy, some secret, somebody backstabbing you, stabbing you, and so on. Next sign is Sagittarius. Now for Sagittarius, Venus rules your 6th house and 11th house and shall be in the 7th house. So Venus in the 7th house may, because 6th house is about debts, enemies, the planet has gone to 7th, you may have some conflict, some fights with your spouse. If you are a single person, I see that you may meet someone who would be a perfect match for you. You may plan to start up a new partnership with someone, or maybe a joint venture. It could also be a joint venture with your wife, 7th house. You are advised to take care of your health, especially if you are diabetic. Venus, diabetic. In terms of health of your spouse, I think your spouse will have some issues with the health, especially to do with skin, allergies, infection, and so on. On professional front, this period will bring number of chances for you to make profit and improve your business and your profession as well. Those who are into professional services or salaried people, or even if you are into a partnership business, you will get good publicity, promotion, new strategies will be formed, and so on. Next sign is Capricorn. For Capricorn, Venus rules your 5th house and the 10th house and shall be in the 6th house. Now, maybe you feel a little low with your vitality, stamina, energy would be low. You may enter into a dispute with your romantic partner. Health of your children could also be a concern out here. The period will be fruitful for students. So if you're a student, especially if you're preparing for a competitive exams. On professional front, I see a very comfortable time for people who are employed, salaried people. Yes, there are chances that you may even borrow money. 6th house is about taking loans, giving loans, and Venus is sitting over there. So maybe you will borrow money from the market or for your business activity. Those who are working into financial institution like banking sector and all, 6th house talks about finances, and even people who are associated with law. So financial institutions need to be very careful while making any transaction, because there are chances that you may land up into a confusion, you'll do a mistake and you will have loss of money. So there you have to be very careful. Talking about Aquarius sign, Venus rules your 4th house and the 9th house and shall be in the 5th house. Your love life is going to be growing like anything. Those who are into romantic relationship, excellent time for them. If you are single, there is a bright possibility that you may get into a romantic relationship. You will meet someone. You will feel very happy and fortunate during this transit. You may earn respect, honor because of your children's achievement. So maybe your child will do something where your respect, your name and fame will grow in the society. On professional front, time is very potent to make investments for expansion of your business. So if you're planning to expand your business, yes, it's a good time. Finances will improve and you will earn money, and the money will come from different sources. So not a single source, you will see money coming from 2 or more sources. Let's talk about the last sign, Pisces. Venus rules your 3rd house and the 8th house and shall be in the 4th house. Now, 8th house and 3rd house energy coming into the 4th house, I would say home comfort and peace will be good. You will spend money on buying comforts and luxuries for your family, for your home. Investment into property is not advisable at all at this time because 8th Lord is in the 4th house. You will also be prone to accidents, again talking about the 8th house. On professional front, this period will be having too much of uncertainty. That means you will have peaks and valleys in your business. So keep a low profile. If you are a salaried person, maybe you will get a transfer which is not as per your desire. So you will be forced into it. So you will have a forceful transfer which you may not like it. So friends, this was all about Venus taking a transit tomorrow, 13th of July, and my views on this. If you did like this video, give it a like, click on the notification bell icon as well, and subscribe to my channel and allow me to grow my family. Thank you so much.